It was supposed to be just another hike, a chance to escape, reconnect with nature, and leave the noise of everyday life behind. Our survivor was no stranger to the outdoors, a lover of nature, and a seasoned hiker. Yet, as they'd soon discover, nature had other plans. With one wrong step, everything would change, turning a peaceful adventure into a fight for survival. It happened so slowly that they didn't notice at first. They'd taken what they thought was a shortcut. They'd been here before, hadn't they? But as the hours wore on, and familiar landmarks became unrecognizable, the truth settled in. Panic began to creep up, and their heartbeat quickened. They were lost, alone in miles of wilderness, with nightfall closing in. And as the light began to fade, they realized, this was no minor mistake. They were truly, dangerously lost. To survive, they knew they'd have to conserve every bit of energy, and keep a clear head. They searched for water, rationed the limited food they had, and built a shelter out of branches and leaves. The vast wilderness was breathtakingly beautiful, but under these circumstances, it felt unforgiving, a constant reminder of their isolation. Every decision they made could mean the difference between life and death. They found water in a stream, using leaves to collect dew in the early morning. Every drop, every small victory, brought a glimmer of hope. They told themselves to keep going, to focus on each little task, to remember that every step taken was a step toward survival. But with every passing hour, the reality set in, out here, they were truly on their own. With each passing day, the challenges grew. Hunger gnawed, and exhaustion set in. They could feel the wear on their body, blisters from constant walking, the ache of limbs pushed to their limits, the weight of fear and loneliness hanging over them like a storm cloud. And then, the cold. As temperatures dropped, they shivered through the nights. Huddled by a small fire, they managed to spark, hoping the warmth would last. They'd hear animals in the distance, each sound a reminder of the dangers lurking in the night. More than just the physical struggles, it was the mental strain that began to take a toll. Fear tried to creep in with every shadow cast by the trees, every crunch of leaves beneath their feet. But deep inside, a resolve emerged, a voice telling them, I have to survive. It was this voice, this sheer will, that carried them through each endless day. After what felt like a lifetime, they spotted a figure in the distance, another hiker, a lifeline in the endless sea of trees. A wave of emotions hit them, relief, gratitude, disbelief. It was over. The wilderness had tested them, pushed them to their limits, but somehow, against all odds, they'd made it out. This ordinary hiker, thrust into an extraordinary ordeal, had survived. The wilderness had been both their adversary and their teacher. In the face of nature's raw power, they discovered something even stronger, the resilience of the human spirit. They walked out of that forest forever changed, carrying with them lessons they would never forget. If they could share one thing with us, it would be this: respect the wilderness, and never underestimate your own will to survive. Stories like this remind us of our fragility and strength, and the powerful resilience within each of us. This wasn't just about survival in the wild, it was about the courage to face the unknown and the will to keep going. And in the end, that's a journey that we can all relate to. Please press the subscription button, like, share, and always look out for our channel for more Connect like these documentary stories and podcasts. Thank you for watching.